Hey guys, welcome to our demo of Universal Verifier. The idea is that this tool can take any given set of rules, verify any output against it, and give you a final score whether as to how much this text complies with this set of rules. So we are going to do a very hello world example first. Yeah. So on the right you have something like an LLM as a judge, which is typically used. On the left you have a universal verifier. So LLM as a judge is faster, and this is a text where must have should not be about cake. The output is not about cake, but the recommended setting it should not be about food, and the output is about food. So this is a base setting where we show you that we're getting a compliance score 60 with a clause level citation. While LLM as a judge is a simple prompt, please evaluate the following response against the policy and all. And it gives you a reasoning as well as the assessment. It says 85 because recommended text is not about food, and the score is arbitrary. You can calibrate it. So coming back, I take the same setup and I use a different policy here. This is a hospital discharge doc policy. It has a bunch of must-haves and recommended. The way the small model works is that it takes must-haves, and if must-haves are not done, it gives you a score of 0. And if recommended are not done, it gives you a score somewhere in the middle of 0 and 1, based on the amount of recommended that you have. So this is a discharge policy and discharge summary. Let me just take a verify output because it will take about a minute. uh, you have this patient, you have discharge medications, you have follow-up appointments, you have a critical lab values at addressed in the activities and pending results. So again, LLM as a judge versus our verifier. Our verifier is a small model compared to an LLM as a judge. At this point, we're using a part of transformer to generate some text, but other than that, it's a typical simple classifier. So you already got an output from an LLM. It just takes in there. It got a score of 54. Partially compliant, key must-haves, items are present, but several required elements are missing or incomplete. So just to show you how our verifier works here, the answer I expect is vastly different. I'll walk you through as to why. And yeah, it's slow because it's running on my machine, which is already running 10 other high memory things. Oh, we got a score of 0. So, so yeah, HD1 was a must-have. List all discharge medications with dose, route, frequency, and duration. The discharge medications are here. You have duration is ongoing, and I have a feeling the way we trained it, ongoing would have been a problem. Ongoing or tied to the medication. This test fails because it does not provide any driving guidance whatsoever. So these are the kind of catches that an LLM as a judge would mostly ignore, and this is where the value lies. We've trained it in a way that it can decompose any policy from any domain compare it against an output, and gives you a score. Useful for RL training, useful for compliance tasks, useful for any task where you're showing the output to the user, but it has to comply to a set standard or a set of rules.